This is all seasons exterior again at 950 Tiffany Place in Longmont, Colorado. June 2022, doing a post-storm inspection. First kind of thing that I noticed is the type of shingle that you have. It's not very common. In fact, it's pretty rare across the country. It's what's called a T-lock shingle. Reason for that is because, as you can see, the shingle interlocks with the other shingles around it, and the original design for that was meant to obviously be a good defense against high-powered winds. Initially it was, but these shingles over time, they wear and tear. They're no longer made. They're discontinued. In fact, the manufacturer is out of business. So any type of damage on this roof that is caused by what insurance deems as a covered peril, again, like in other roofs similar to this, would have to be a full roof replacement. Now, first thing I noticed about the shingle is there is quite a lot of heat blistering, because it gets a lot of sun exposure, but also because there's not very much ventilation on this roof whatsoever. So again, heat in the attic causing all these blisters and pock marks, and some of these are exposing the fiberglass underneath. They're actual holes right through the shingle, and those are essentially all over this roof. I mean, some of the worst ones that I can kind of show you examples of, where you can see kind of the shiny bits of fiberglass threading underneath there. Those are water can get right onto the shingle underneath those. So over time, that's going to get a whole lot worse, a lot of thermal cracking. But the major thing which concerns an insurance claim is on the back slope here. Found quite a bit of what we would look for in Colorado in terms of hail damage, significant hail damage. And what I mean by that is, as I pointed out before, hail makes a mark, dislodges granules, and makes a kind of a dent in a circular fashion. Here's a good example of it right over here. You can see granules dislodged, and probably the size of about a quarter, if not a little bit bigger. So I'd say some of these marks are golf ball size hail. Now an insurance company will make a 10-foot by 10-foot area, what they call a test square, like I've done here, and they need to traditionally find usually between 10 and 12 hail strikes in that area on each slope of the roof to justify a full replacement. But because again there exists, at least here on the back slope, plenty of that, and this is a discontinued shingle, the insurance company will definitely, no question, no argument, pay for an entire roof replacement. They're also going to look for collateral, other things that are damaged, to potentially tell the story. A good example of that is your vent right here. As you can see, this rain cap, tons of dents from hail on it, very, very obvious. That can't be faked or kind of made up. So my professional opinion is definitely need to file a claim here. I'll come back, meet the adjuster. Should be very easy 10-minute process. They'll approve the roof, and we'll take it from there.